Hello everyone and welcome back to Food for Life. I'm your host and today we've got something truly special for you, a recipe that's delicious, savory, and so much fun to make. We're making Bolani, a traditional Afghan flatbread filled with mouth-watering fillings. Alright, let's begin by making the dough. We're going to start by adding 7 cups of flour to a large mixing bowl. If you have a flour sifter, sift it through, but if not, no worries, just level it out in the bowl. Now add 2 teaspoons of salt. Next, add 1/3 cup of oil. Now here comes the easy part. Add the 2 cups of warm water. Make sure the water is warm, not hot, to help the flour absorb it better. Slowly add the water a little at a time, mixing as you go. The goal is to get a soft dough that isn't too sticky. If it feels too dry, add a bit more water. If it's too wet, sprinkle in a bit more flour. Now, we're going to knead the dough for about 5 to 7 minutes, until it's smooth and elastic. This is the fun part of really working that dough. Now that our dough is nice and smooth, lightly sprinkle some flour on a tray and make the dough into little balls about the size of a golf ball. Place the dough balls on the lightly floured surface. Cover it with a clean kitchen towel or plastic wrap and let it rest for about 20 minutes. This will allow the dough to relax, making it much easier to roll out. While the dough is resting, let's get our fillings ready. Before we get started, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our tasty recipes. Now, let's get cooking! Today, we're going to make 2 types of filling for our Bolani: potatoes filling and leeks filling. First, let's peel 3 medium-sized potatoes and let them boil over medium to high heat until they are soft. I have used 6 potatoes just because I am making the other 3 as mashed potatoes for my kids. They love mashed potatoes. While that is happening, let's start with the leeks filling. In a bowl, add about 4 cups of finely chopped leeks. Add in 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and 1/3 cup of oil. Mix everything. Now that our potatoes are ready, let's move on to the potato filling. In a separate bowl, add all the boiled potatoes and smash them using a fork or any kitchen tool you prefer. Add 1/2 cup of finely chopped green onions and 1/2 cup of finely chopped cilantro. Next, add 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/3 cup of oil. Mix everything. Mix all the ingredients well. This filling has a wonderful fresh flavor, with a little kick from the red pepper and the freshness of cilantro. Now that both fillings are ready and our dough has rested, let's get back to work on our Bolani. But here's the exciting part. We are using an electric pasta machine to roll out the dough. This makes the process so much easier and quicker. Take a dough ball and flatten it into a disc shape. We'll be feeding each disc of dough through the electric pasta machine to roll it out to a thin, even sheet. Every pasta machine is different. In the pasta machine, the setting scale goes from 7 as the lowest level and 1 as the highest level. I know some machine has 1 as the lowest and 7 as the highest. So for this machine, roll your flattened dough ball from 7 for the first time, then twice from the 5th level. You can make different shapes as I am showing. But for me, it is easier to just fill the rollout dough and fold it in half like so. Make sure to lay your already filled Bolani on a lightly floured surface till you get ready to fry them. Repeat the process for the rest of the dough balls. Once all the Bolanis are shaped, heat a little oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Carefully place your Bolani in the skillet and press it with your hands so to increase its size. Cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, or until golden brown and crispy. Press down gently with a spatula to ensure it cooks evenly. When it's done, remove it from the pan and place it on a plate lined with paper towels to absorb any excess oil. Repeat with the remaining bolani. And you're all set. Now you've got beautiful, crispy bolani filled with all that flavor. And that's it! You've made your very own homemade bolani using an electric pasta machine. It's so simple, right? The crispy outer layer, with the deliciously seasoned fillings inside, makes for the perfect snack or meal. But before we wrap up, we'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried making bolani before? Which filling is your favorite, leeks or potato? Or maybe you have your unique filling idea? Drop a comment below and let us know. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. And as always, stay tuned for more amazing recipes here on Food for Life. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time with another delicious dish.
Like and subscribe.